Hi guys, this is the Techno Balls, and today I have a video review of the Griffin Survivor case for the iPhone 4 and 4S. Now, the Griffin Survivor is an armoured case for the iPhone 4 and 4S, and Griffin claims that it's their most protective case yet, designed and tested to meet or exceed US and UK military standards. According to Griffin, this case is shockproof, dustproof, vibration-proof and splash-proof, and in this review I'll be talking about the design of the case, how the case actually functions, and whether or not this case will be a good buy for you. Now onto the design. The case is made up of two parts, a hard shell and then a soft outer shell. Now the inner hard shell breaks into two halves, and it is between these two halves where the phone itself is kept. Now the soft silicone part of the case fits around the case of the hard shell. The case covers all parts of the phone, including the dock connector and all physical buttons, and covers the home button and the headphone jack and microphone. With all the ports can be accessed by flipping over the flaps that are covered up. Now the case itself also comes with a built-in screen protector, which is connected to the hard part of the plastic case, so it does not actually stick onto the phone. Now the case also comes with a belt clip that spins 180 degrees, and then you can also use this as a desk stand. Now some aspects of the Griffin Survivor work very well, but unfortunately some parts don't. The case has succeeded in everything that it claims to do. Griffin said it can withstand up to 6-week drops on concrete. And even though I haven't tested this, from the drop tests I have done, which you can see at the end of the video, this phone holds up extremely well, and it seems that there's no damage to the phone whatsoever. Now, since all the ports are covered, it is very hard for water and dust to get into the case, and even though at the bottom of the case where the pin connector is, there's still a grill, but the way the grill is made, it's hard for dust and water to actually get through this, so it's also protecting it very well. Now I also think the built-in screen protector works well. Considering I don't normally use screen protectors because I usually think they ruin the quality of the screen, this one actually does not work too bad, and it's also easy that you don't actually have to connect it on, so there's no bubbles left behind because it's done through the case itself. Now I have to say there was quite a few aspects of the case that I was actually disappointed with. Firstly, it can be quite hard to separate the two halves of the case, and a lot of force is required to pull them apart. And I get the feeling that I'm actually going to snap this case eventually if I keep having to do this. Another small gripe I have with the Griffin Survivor is that the camera flap can be hard to access, can be hard to open. Now, on all the other flaps, you can actually see a little bump which you just push and the flap opens. But on the camera flap, this doesn't actually work, and you have to get underneath the flap and use your nail. And when you're in a rush trying to snap a picture that's only there for a few seconds, this can actually be quite annoying, because you can often miss the picture, which has happened to me. And then finally, the thing I found most annoying was the actual size of the case. Now the case, as you can see, adds quite a lot of bulk to the phone, and I actually found it hard to fit it into my jeans pocket, but it was easy when I was wearing tracksuit bottoms. But the most annoying part of the size of the phone is that when I put it in my pocket, I could often feel pressure pushing up against the phone and the home button, and I could often hear Siri saying stupid things to me.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Now I found this to be actually quite annoying pretty often, and it was probably the biggest flaw I found with this case. Now my final thoughts on the Griffin Survivor are actually mixed. Most of the time I think this is a great case, and it does what I expected it to do. But sometimes I just wanted to stab the shit out of it because of the anger it caused me, because of Siri talking to me or me having been forced to miss a good picture. However, I do think the size of this case is still too big for everyday use. If you use it on the belt clip, it's actually easier to use, but I actually don't really like walking around with the belt clip. And also, if you do master the art of opening the camera flap, you probably could be able to get those pictures, but I did miss quite a few. Now the price of the case was actually very cheap. It was only £18 on Amazon, reduced from $35. I'll have a link in the description, but I don't know at whatever time you're watching this video whether or not that deal will still be going, but as I said, the link will be down below. So that's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. Also, please subscribe if you'd like to be notified when I upload new videos, and don't forget the drop test will be following the end of this.